No matter how strong you are, and no matter what your pain threshold is, you likely have had the question, can I handle labor pain, pop into your brain. I know I did. And I want to share some ideas on answering this question, and it has nothing to do with whether or not you get an epidural or you skip one. But before we get into labor, I'm going to back it up a little bit and talk about pregnancy. Because one of the first thoughts that can creep into your mind in pregnancy is, what have I done? Now, this is so strange because no matter if your pregnancy was unplanned, planned, or even really long awaited, this question can find its way into our heads. And it usually pops up when we start feeling the challenges of pregnancy. So we feel nausea and fatigue and those hormonal changes that just like twist our emotions into a roller coaster. We find ourselves thinking, what have I done? I have crossed a threshold that I can never return from. And it's a strange question, but it is so real. I know I felt it each time I was pregnant. Once you are in pregnancy, there is no turning back. And when that question lingers long enough and pregnancy progresses long enough, there's another question that pops up, and that is, can I handle the pain of labor? When we're dealing with pregnancy challenges, our mind sometimes jumps to the end, and that doubt can crop up about our ability to actually get through the last phase of pregnancy, which is labor and birth. The strategy that I want to introduce to you can be so powerful. Now, this strategy is the act of intentionally building a positive mindset for labor and birth. Now, unless you're watching this in labor, which I doubt you are, you have time. You have time to create a strong, positive mindset right now. And this mindset will help you actually handle the pain of labor. Now again, this is not about choosing whether or not you get an epidural. The truth is, no matter what experience or choice in labor you have or you face, it's going to be a challenge. It just is. And I want you to feel prepared. I want you to feel confident about what is coming up. Okay, so for building this positive mindset, I first want you to imagine how you'll handle a situation in your future. So here's the situation. Imagine that your child that you're carrying has to pass a test in the future that will allow them to do something that they really want to do. So something really fun, something that's really important to them. Like, let's say they want to attend a special day camp, but they have to pass a swim test first. So this test for your child, it's going to be a challenge because they've never done a test like this before. And there is some time leading up to the test. But you don't really know the details of the test. You only know that your child does have some solid skills for the test. So what do you do at this point? Will you talk to them every day about how difficult the test is going to be? Will you tell them that it will be the hardest thing that they've ever done? Will you seek out stories about how other kids have failed the test and share with them the struggles that other children have gone through? I'm guessing that you won't do these things, right? That doesn't sound right. My guess is that you will probably tell your child that they're capable of doing the test. You'll probably tell your child that they're strong, that they can do hard things. You'll tell them that you believe in them. And you'll tell them that you love them and that you're rooting for them. Do you see where I'm going with this line of thinking? I bet it's probably pretty obvious. Treat yourself like you would treat your future child. Now, when you think about it, labor, it's actually a team effort between you and your child. So here we go. Grab a pen and paper because we are going to create your personal reminder, which is the first step to building a positive mindset. Okay, so I want you to brain dump onto a sheet of paper anything difficult that you've done. It could be a physical challenge, mental, emotional, a combination of all. Maybe it's like getting a job, running a 5K, helping out a friend move. That's certainly challenging. Don't overthink this. If you have a block and you're like blanking out on anything difficult that you've done, ask someone that knows you really well. Ask a partner, a relative, a friend. They will definitely have suggestions because sometimes it's hard to see the strength in ourselves. Now, take as much time as you need to get this list together. And if you can, just pause the video right here and get that list done. If you're driving or walking, get back to this idea because it really is powerful. Trust me, it's worth doing. Now, when you have this list, read through it. Be reminded that you got through the difficult challenges in the past. When you were in these challenges, you might have even doubted that you were going to get through them, but you did. And you will be able to get through future challenges in the future. You will be able to handle the pain of labor. We can't predict what it's going to be like, but you know you can do it. You and your child, together as a team, you can do it. You're building on the strength of the past activity and those challenges that you've gone through. That is so powerful. If you'd like to learn other ways of building your mindset for labor just like this, I have a great resource for you. The Birth Toolbox School is a free resource where I'll be sharing a free class that's do at your own pace inside this new community. Now, I know you're going to love it, and I'm going to put a link on the screen. I'm going to put a link down below as well. Thank you so much for watching, and great work on building that mindset today. Listen, I know that you've got this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.